Hi everyone, this is Carol Keller, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Illinois in the United States, coming to you today with my first project using our Ice Cream Corner suite of products for our February Suite of the Month class. And I will turn my camera around and show you the project so that we can get started. Let me just bring in the completed page and then we will get started. This is the page that I created using this wonderful suite of products, and I'm going to take it away and we will begin. Alright, so we start with a 12 by 12 piece of basic white cardstock, and I have already cut the strips for the layout. This piece is 3 inches by 12 inches or 7.6 centimeters by 30.5 centimeters, and it's going to go right at the top. So I'm just going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue. And I also have 3 panels. Each one is 4 inches by 9 inches or 10.2 centimeters by 22.9 centimeters. And I'm going to layer them like this. There are certainly other pieces of designer series paper in the set that you could choose to use, but these are the ones that I'm choosing. And then I'm going to do the same thing as just lay them out with my multi-purpose liquid glue. And I should point out too that these are the opposite sides of the same sheet of paper, so keep that in mind when you're cutting them. All right, and there we have it. And you don't have to worry too much if you've got a little bit coming up or if they're not maybe lined up quite exactly edge to edge, because we are going to cover those places where the different papers come together with our beautiful Blackberry Bliss sheer ribbon. And I'm just taking a piece and kind of not even measuring, just making it a little bit longer on each end from my sheet of cardstock, because I'm going to take a glue dot and just adhere it to the back. And so try to pull it a little bit taut so that it lays flat, but we can always add another glue dot here if we need to. But you'll see when we put the strips of ribbon here, the glue dots will help hold those down as well. And so I'm just doing the same thing on each of the strips, just kind of measuring it and adding just a little bit here at the edge as an overlap to the back. So we'll put a glue dot on each end. And we're just going to kind of slide it underneath there. And so again, that glue dot will help hold down the top piece as well. And then to the back, and then do the same thing with this side. All right, and now next I'm going to take a strip of Bermuda Bay cardstock. I've cut it at 1 inch by 11 inches or 2.5 centimeters by 28 centimeters, and we're going to use that up here as a title. I'm also going to cut out letters from the Playful Alphabet set, and I'm using one of the pattern papers from the set as well to cut out the letters. I'm using the striped Purple Posy and Blackberry Bliss combination. So I'm going to use those to cut out a title, and I will bring it back and then we will continue. All right, so now what I did was, like I said, I cut out the letters. We all scream for. So if you remember the little child's rhyme, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. So that's what I was going with for my title. So I couldn't certainly write all of it out, but I thought the end worked. We all scream for. And then obviously I did not include the words ice cream because we are going to create a triple-decker ice cream cone to sit right there. So I'm just punching out a scrap of this wonderful paper that is made to look like a sugar cone. I'm going to slide it in here and cut out a scrap to use for the cone. right, and now I've got some scraps of Terracotta Tile, Blackberry Bliss, Old Olive, and Bermuda Bay, and we're going to start creating our ice cream cone for here, and then some embellishments for that will go on the rest of the layout as well. So I'm taking the ice cream cone stamp and I'm going to do tone on tone. So Bermuda Bay, for the Bermuda Bay cardstock, let's get a little more ink on there. And we'll set that aside to dry. Make sure you clean your stamp in between so that you don't end up with muddy brown. And I think actually I'm going to include a second Blackberry Bliss. We'll do a couple of those. Again, just tone on tone. And actually we will also punch another cone, another sugar cone. Let's see. And we'll punch out the tops of the cones. All right, and now we're going to continue with our assembly. So I'm just going to make a triple decker ice cream cone up here for the title. So I'm going to lay out where I think they'll go. I think that looks about right. And then we'll start adhering. And again, this will help hold that ribbon down. And I think I'm even going to pop a glue dot underneath just to, on that corner of the ice cream cone. Pop one right underneath and that will help too. Oh yeah. Oops, I guess I need to adhere that too, don't I? So I will do that. And there we go. Isn't that a cute title? And then the reason that I punched out more of the ice cream cones was so that we could balance it in this corner with another one. So, and I like the way the colors match up with the colors that are right here, plus it's the same style of ice cream cone. And we'll kind of layer it, I think, like that. Yeah. And then actually I feel like we need a third one. So I'm going to actually stamp and punch a couple more. And I'm going to make some mats so that we can use those for our pictures. And then we'll use that to decorate one of the mats. Okay, now I've cut some mats. And instead of using the darker colors, I pulled up some of the lighter colors, such as Pool Party, Purple Posy, and so Saffron. And we'll use those to complete the project. using these as mats for our photos. So I'll put them approximately where I think they might go once I have the photos. And obviously you can do this specifically to your own photos, so I don't need to tell you the mat sizes. You're going to mat them to the size of your own photos. And then we're going to take, I stamped and punched several more of the ice cream scoops and one more of the cones. And I think we'll put that maybe over here. And I'm not going to put my mats down just because I don't know where my photos will be or how big they will be exactly. But I just wanted to give you the idea. So maybe this one will go, let's see. So I'm just kind of laying it out gently till I decide if that's how I want to leave it. And I think we'll do it this way this time. Maybe pull it down just a little bit so I can group the scoops together and move it down just a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that. So this I'm going to press down, and then that way I will make my mats specific to my own photos, but that gives you the idea of what we're going for. And then if you wanted to, you could even add some of the wonderful sprinkles to your ice cream cone as well. And the easiest way to do that is to take your multi-purpose liquid glue, and just make some dots. And then use your take your pick tool. We'll put some in here in the cover. And use your take your pick tool to place them on the glue. And there you have it, the completed page. I hope you like it. Thanks for joining me today for our Suite of the Month. And I hope to see you next month. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.